All right, what's up, everyone? Chris Chef Sports Cards here. We're doing 2023 Top Series 2 half jumbo case break number 20. Second half of the case we started last night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us. We've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Look in the description at the very top. There's a link. Click on that, follow the instructions, and join to win some free cards. And as always, go check out chefsportscards.com. All right. God, I've been on everything. It happens that way sometimes, right? That's all right. I joined some breaks tonight. I hadn't been in a break in like a few weeks. My guy who I usually break with, he was running breaks tonight. Bought into a couple of his, and I got all crappy teams. So I don't even know if I'm going to watch, to be honest. Okay. D-backs, Ryan P. Braves, Patrick V. Orioles, Christopher S. Red Sox, Eric L. Cubs, Ben A. White Sox, Michael K. Reds, Rory S. Guardians, Rockies, Tigers, Royals, Michael K. Astros, Eric G. Angels, Randolph W. Dodgers, Cole K. Brewers, John T. Twins, Eric H. Marlins and Mets, Gregory B. Yankees, Jason O. A's, Rich L. Phillies, Dave D. Pirates, Jason O. Cardinals, Jacob R. Padres, Andrew T. Giants, Mariners, Rays, Eric G. Rangers, Michael K. Blue Jays, Gregory B. Speed break. All right. I'll do what I can, my friend. There's still a bunch of teams that haven't been paid for yet, so guys, get your payments in if you could, please. I'd appreciate it. I'm not going to hold anything up, but just, give a brother some peace of mind. Let's do it. Oy, come on. Series 2. Brick O cards. Alrighty. Judge on the record breakers. And our silver packies for later. All right, everyone. Good luck. First up, Matt Wallner, gold foil. And behind that, for the Phillies, Ryan Howard, manufactured relic. Some Corbin Carroll. All right, my friend, let's see where we can find you. Phillies. Dave D. Good buddy. Romuto Acuna. Will Benson. Yoshida. Josh Jung. Pirates. Gold foil. And, ooh, here we go. Oh, look at that thing. Yowzer. Very nice. He's got the Red Sox. Eric L. Nice hit, man. Yoshida rookie number 259 of 299. Very nice. Very nice. Nice Yoshida, man. Jealous. I like that card. All right, Betts and Machado. Manny. Old Manny. Manny Machado. Machado and his team of shortstops out there in Padre land. Ezequiel Tovar. Volpe rookie. Kevin Newman on the rainbow foil for the Reds. Real Muto and Buxton. The Riz. Nobody beats the Riz. Fujinami, rookie rainbow foil. Joey Manessa and Kirby Puckett. James Outman, rookie. And Dolphins team card, gold foil. All aces, Spencer Strider. Jackie Robinson. Togley, rookie. right. Rafael Ortega for the Yankees on the rainbow foil. And behind that, 37 of 99, Miguel Rojas on the vintage stock for the Doyers for Cole. $37 of 99. Pena Johnson. Miles Mastrobuoni. Jordan Groshans. Senga rookie. These cards keep sticking a little bit. Bo Bichette gold foil for Toronto. For Gregory. And Yuli Gurriel to 2023 for Houston. For Eric. $19.78 of 2023. Randy Johnson, Legends of the Game, and Sandberg. What do you have? Only one hit so far, right? We still need two more. Well, there's one of them. Tsugo. I love his name. Tsugo. Jordan Walker, rookie. Spencer Steer. Jordan Walker, that means Corbin Carroll should be right in here somewhere. There he is. Where there's a Jordan Walker, a Corbin Carroll closely behind. Jordan Diaz, rookie rainbow foil. And Ramon Arias to $4.99. $4.69 of $4.99 for the Orioles. Oh, did you start? Did you start looking? Sorry, bro. That sucks. Christopher. And behind that for the Cardinals, Major League Material, Nolan Gorman, 150 of 199. Diaz and Bo Naylor. So what are you just kind of looking to do similar, manufacturing work, that type of thing? I mean, obviously with all your experience, I don't think that should be too difficult for you to find something. It's like anything else. I mean, you spend that long at a place, working at a place, this is tough. Yeah, that's true. Because you said there was like 300 people in your place, right? Yeah, can't sleep on that too long. Didn't even think about that. Altman rookie. All right, Curry, Xavier Curry rookie for the Guardians. And for the Nationals, Jackson Chitrault, rookie auto. In the last case, too. And I said, who the hell's that in the last case? Same this time around. CC Sabathia. Oh, that's where the money. Yeah, I got you. Good luck, brother. May your look be short and profitable. Ryan Tepera for the Angels. And Wilmer Flores for the Giants. 586 of 2023. For Eric. Kyle Tucker and Joey Votto. Grab some more sleeves real quick. I don't know how. I'm like almost out of sleeves. I swear to God, I got 20,000 like 2 months ago. I can't believe I went through that many sleeves. It's been nuts. Okay. Box number 2. Does anyone else around you do printing like you guys did, or does that even matter? I guess not really. I suppose if you know how to work in a mill, you know how to work in a mill. I guess. Mark McGwire, record breakers. 2 more silver packies. No, I got you. James Outman. Freddie Tarnock, gold foil rookie. And Mikey Trout, RBI leader 2026. For Randolph. Is there a particular place you're looking, or a particular place you want to get into, John? Sonny Gray. without being too personal or you saying anything too personal, from a money aspect, what happens? I mean, can you get paid, you know, commiserate with what you were making at your last place, or do you have to kind of start at the bottom a little bit again? Or is that I like I said in manufacturing, I don't know how any of that works, especially with like the unions and stuff. Eloy, oh, you did nice into box making. Is there a box factory? My brother-in-law, look at that thing, Jose Abreu, pink Mother's Day, 2 of 50 for the Astros. For Eric, my, my poor brother-in-law. I'll tell you this. It's kind of a crazy story. My brother-in-law is an engineer, and this was years ago. But I mean, he's I don't know. He works for the government and has all kind of security clearance and stuff now. So I don't know what he does. But Bob Gibson, legends of the game, David Ortiz. But anyway, he went to Drexel. He got a degree in engineering, and he moved out to California. And he was working for Lockheed in their missile plants out there, missile division. It was like a dream job for him. 9/11 happened, and you would think it would do the exact opposite, but he ended up getting laid off after 9/11. And he had only been there for like a year. So he was stuck in this kind of weird place. He tried to stay in California for a couple of years and he couldn't get a job. And it was like he had too much experience to be a beginner, but not enough experience to, you know, get hired anywhere. He was in a bad spot, just sucked. So eventually he gave up and moved back to Pennsylvania, which he hated. He absolutely did not want to do. But then he got back here. He couldn't get a job either. So he ended up working in a box factory. Oh my God. I went down there a couple times to pick him up. Man, that place was brutal. It was like 140 degrees in that place. Because I guess they did like the corrugated boxes with like his salt water. And oh my God, it was brutal. He worked there for a while too, till he finally found an engineering job. I felt so bad for the guy. Cincinnati Reds team card. Like he was just in this really weird position where it was like he had a little bit of experience, but it wasn't enough experience, and it was too much experience at the same. Ugh. And then he ended up working for this company that did HVAC systems for like huge factories and stuff. Like, and they paid him terribly. They knew how desperate he was for a job. So like he just wanted an engineering job again. It had been like 2, 3 years since he had an engineering job. And they just totally lowballed him. And he worked there for like 10 years. And I used to tell him all the time, dude, these people are robbing you blind. Like you're getting paid nothing for what you're doing. They built the new, this was years ago, but they built the new pharmaceutical plant for DuPont down in Delaware. And he did like the entire system for the whole place. And he was making like nothing. And then finally he left eventually. But he always felt like he owed them something because they gave him gave him an engineering job. But what a horrible position to be in. You'll never get the vacation. Yeah, I guess that accumulated over time. Yeah. Well, I mean, it sucks, but I guess it could be worse. Travis Darno, did you used to use that vacation time when you had it? That's kind of the key. Like, my wife does that. Oh, I don't get as much vacation. I go, you never go on vacation. So what does it matter? Contreras, future stars to 499, 161 of 499 for the Pirates. For Jason. Acuna. Yoshida. Josh Jung. Phillies team card, gold foil. Riley home run. Kutch on the favorite son. And George Brett. Jonathan Chope for Detroit. Harold Ramirez to 2023 for the Rays. For Eric. 466 of 2023. Trey Turner and Trey Turner. Tovar. All right. Livan Soto for the Angels rookie. And Ahmed Rosario on the Independence to 76 for the Guardians. 21 of 76. For Michael. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to my wife about it. I told her because she deals with a lot of that stuff with the contracts, and she was a little surprised by the things she was hearing too and what she was reading online and stuff. I told your brother if you want to, if you're any interest in going over there, she's more than happy to make a call. Like I said, not that you need it with your experience, but it can never hurt. Yeah, it can't hurt. All right. Harrison Bader gold foil for the Yanks. And for the Twinnies, Alex Kirilloff. For Eric H. Alex Kirilloff. Yeah. Pink to 50. Had a nice independence. Let's take some more. Joe Musgrove rainbow foil. And Nestor Cortez for the Yankees on the throwback relic number 13 of 199 for Jason. Excuse me. Yeah, that Walker auto was awesome. I'm glad you got it so quick. Hopefully they have it already and they just turn it right around and get it to you since it's from, last year. Volpe. White Sox, a rainbow foil. And Felix Bautista, the 2023 for the Orioles. For Christopher. Uh, 247 of 2023. Mookie Betts, Nolan Ryan. Yeah, that's true. How soon they actually want to send it to you. Although, I'll tell you what, I have to give Fanatics credit. They have been a lot faster with things since Fanatics took over, like replacing cards, sending redemptions. I think they have anyway. So you might be surprised. I mean, like I said, if they have it there, you might get it pretty quick. I mean, not that their customer service is great, but it's been better than it was in the past. Used to be you couldn't even talk to anyone there ever. Pete Alonso, record breakers. Yeah, that's true with the black border. You got a point there. So yesterday I watched this thing. I don't know if any of you guys saw it on Netflix about the documentary about the kids shows in the 90s with Nickelodeon. I'm going to move some bass. Give me one sec. It was pretty good. It's only a couple hours long, like it's like 4 episodes or whatever, but they talk about the past coming back to haunt you. They had like a Nickelodeon in the 90s, like 3 guys arrested for being pedophiles, like while they're working with all these kids. And the one guy especially was like a big deal, like a big acting coach or whatever. And like all these, when he went to trial, all these actors like wrote these letters of support for the guy who was a horrible human being, this dude. And for this documentary, they got them unsealed the letters that were mailed, that were sent. And like some of the big names, like James Marsden sent a letter in saying, like, oh, the guy's the best. You should, he made a mistake. You should take it easy on him. I mean, he was preying on children. And Alan Thicke, and I don't know, there was a bunch of people. But anyway, James Marsden, after I saw that, I was like, wow. So I went to his Instagram. Oh my God, that guy is getting like annihilated for a letter that he wrote like 25 years ago. Like people are all over his Instagram page. Liberetto for the Padres. Yeah, well, it was weird because one of the guys who wrote a letter. So if you haven't seen her, if you don't know, or if maybe you don't know, well, there was if you guys remember the Amanda Bynes show, there was a kid on there. Um, who ended up being on that Drake and Josh show, which was really popular. And he was the kid who was, you know, I mean, ultimately raped by this guy. And it's a horrible story when he tells the story. I mean, just you feel so bad for the guy, and his life was just ruined. And so there were like 42 people who wrote letters of support for this guy who was on, who was being put in jail for doing all these unspeakable acts to this kid. And one of the people who wrote a letter was a kid from that show Boy Meets World. I don't know his name, but I read a thing about it, and he said, like, because I guess he addressed this a while back because they have a podcast that's really popular. And he said, like, I just knew the guy. I didn't know what he was actually like on trial for. So they came to me, like like his lawyer or someone, friend of his, whatever, just came to me and said, "Hey, you're famous. Could you write a letter in support of this guy?" And they, of course, like glossed over what he had done. They made it sound like, oh, that's just a horrible mistake. He was, but the truth was he was a horrible human being. And this guy admitted to this. Like, I didn't realize what he had done until well after I wrote the letter. Drew Smiley, but a lot of people taking a lot of backlash, as they should. I mean, I don't know. If somebody asked me for a character letter, I think I'm going to at least ask what you did. you know, Adam Frazier to 2023, 1152 of 2023. But if you haven't seen, if you know that generation, especially Nickelodeon, like in the 90s, before the internet got popular and YouTube and all that stuff, or if that was the time when you watched that type of stuff, it's a pretty fascinating documentary, man. Horrible what was going on in some of that. And that dude got only 16 months in jail. They should have buried him under the jail for what he did to that poor kid. And then, like, after he got out of jail, he was still working on kids shows, like for Disney. I was like, what? How do you pull that off? Like, you've been convicted of, being a pedophile, basically, and now you're working at Disney. Like, that's really scary. But I'm a bit of a documentary junkie. Like, when I'm at the cafe, I listen to them all the time. I always have a headphone in, and that's usually what I have on, and I get fascinated by these stories that I don't know. Yeah, I worked on Zach and Cody, right? Yeah, like nothing happened. It's crazy. The fact that he only got 16 months, he should have buried that dude under the jail. Like, I felt so bad for that kid when he was giving the interview because he's like, I've never talked about this publicly. He had only ever talked about it like in court and stuff. And when they were trying to get him to like say what happened, he was like, just think of the worst thing you can imagine. And that's what happened. Like, I mean, this guy just did horrible, unspeakable things to this poor kid. And Aaron Nola for the Phils. But he was in a situation, he was like 15 years old. He wanted to be a star. You know what I mean? He was kind of like, he didn't want to rock the boat. I mean, and the guy's been a mess ever since. I mean, he's obviously lost his whole career and, drugs and alcohol. And I mean, he's kind of lucky he's alive at this point, but it was really a shame. Yeah, tell me about it. I don't know where they put him in jail, but I'm surprised they didn't either. It seemed like he was good at hiding what he did. You know what I mean? Like to everyone, because it didn't seem like people really knew. And it was funny because well, not funny, but the kid, the Drake and Josh kid, the one this happened to, he said this happened in like 2003, I think. So it was kind of like before Twitter and social media started getting really crazy. So like he's like, I could go to court and it wasn't all over the place. You know what I mean? Like there weren't paparazzi everywhere, and like if that happened nowadays, it'd be everywhere. But man, it was anyway. So if you have some time and you want to see some interest, it's a very interesting documentary. It's worth the couple hours you have to put into it. Boxberger gold foil. Pujols blue throwback for the Cardinals for Jacob Hart. Yeah, it was. Well, they showed some of it, like some of the report in the video, in the documentary itself, like, I was just like, oh my God. You would think that under any circumstance, working with children, and the worst part of it was these people were able to be predators because the parents and even the kids were so worried about losing their spot. Like, they want to be a star so bad. And believe me, I get that this is far from the first time this has ever happened. I mean, you know, everybody's heard the term casting couch before, but like, these poor kids would be subject to this abuse and they would just be like, well, I want to be a star, so I guess I have to, it's like, oh, I don't know if I'd put my kid in that situation, man. I don't think so. P. Higgins, a gold foil. For the Twinnies, Luis Araz, Silver Slugger, 331 of 399. It was so funny too because when they were talking about that Dan Schneider guy, so this guy Dan Schneider is basically like was the king of Nickelodeon. He created every huge Nickelodeon show you can basically think of, iCarly and all that stuff. And he was the dude who was on Head of the Class. Like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, wait, he was the fat guy on Head of the Class. So I know that guy. But he made a fortune doing tween comedies. But he was a weirdo too. Yeah, that James Marsden is going to lose whatever career he has over that letter he wrote all those years ago. People are really on him. That's right. Him and Otani can share a cab out of town, out of LA, after he gets caught for all his gambling stuff. Twinnies team card, rainbow foil. Goldschmidt and Abreu. I really love this Otani dance they're doing. I can't wait to see how this all turns out. Like, I mean, does anyone really not believe that Otani wasn't placing those bets? Like, come on. It's just because the interesting part of it is like, the guy came out and said, "Oh no, he just gave me money to help cover my debts." But that would still make him culpable, and that's when his lawyers were like, "No, no, no, no. We'll make a statement." And basically the dude took like all the blame. Like, yeah, because they're not kicking Otani out of the league. I can tell you that. Or else Pete Rose is really going to raise some hell. I don't know. Maybe this is Pete Rose's way to get into the Hall of Fame. If they let Otani hang around after his nonsense. Hey, there he is, old Shohei, betting on games, bad boy. Yeah, well, that dude, he held the keys to the kingdom, man, over there. Rays team card. I mean, look, I think he was verbally abusive. I don't think he was ever physical or anything like that, from what I saw. But I mean, he wasn't a nice guy. But most people with power aren't. Ooh, look at that. Is that a camo? Wow. Look at that for the Brew Crew. For my man John. Come on now. Camo team card. Man, camos are like impossible to hit. 13 of 25. Wow, I haven't seen a camo in a long time. Look at that thing. Congrats, John. Nice. I know John's not a huge fan of the team card, but come on, it's camo. And lucky number 13 on top of it. Very cool. Definitely getting some low numbered stuff out of this case. Woods Richardson, rookie. Numbered 156 of 199 for the Twinnies. Camos are like impossible. I don't know why. Working the rainbow. That's right. Working the rainbow. My favorite thing. They do not show up often at all. I have to figure out what the odds on camos are because man, they are not easy to come by. I do feel like the last few years team cards have calmed down a little bit. There was a while there. There was a few years in there where it felt like every other card was a team card there for a while. I don't know. Maybe they're just printing too much of the other stuff now, but just need a 101. All right. Machado Gold. Correa home run. Not that it matters. Last year's home run. Tony Gwynn, Legends of the Game, and Hank Aaron. You should be able to redeem like past year's home run challenge cards. I wonder if you could do that. Like if you're like, hey man, I got like 10 of last year's. Can I just use them this year? They should like leave it open. Mastrabuni. Senga. The rainbow of fruit flavors of the Milwaukee Brewers. All right. Tsutsugo, a gold foil. What do we got here? A little Craig Biggio for the Astros. Nice. This is a nice one. Eric. Nice hit, man. A little on card Craig Biggio action. Very cool. All right. David Ortiz. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. We had a vintage stock to 99, Independence to 73. We had a 50 and a camo all in this half case. Wow. That's not a lineup you see very often. All right, Les Balks. Then we'll get some silver package. A little meat and potatoes over there. Maybe it'll be nice to us tonight. All right, Houston Astros. And Will Myers to 2023 for the Reds. Uh, 440 of 2023 for the Reds. Marcus Stroman and the Belly Man, the $80 million Belly Man. All right, silver package. Good luck, everyone. I got something. That's good. All right, Pena, Webb, Sosa. Oh, great. Guy's not even in the league. Luis Urias for the Dodgers. 88 of 99. For Cole. Alcantara, Carpenter, Eloy, and Steer. Jordan Diaz, Will Brennan, Manoa, and Albies. Eddie Murray, Mike Piazza, Xander Bogaerts, and Alvarez, rookie for the Mets. 2 to go. Schwaba, Garrett Mitchell, rookie. Ryan Mountcastle, and Shane McClanahan. What is on the back of that? The last pack. Ortiz, Trout, Massey, rookie, and Urias. All righty, folks. That is going to do it. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you, and I do truly appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night with a bunch of breaks. Hopefully, you guys can join us then. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And bear with me for a second. Let me put a hit recap together. Oh, you got it, Johnny. All right. Hit recap for 2023 Top Series 2 half jumbo case break number 20. All right. So we got a ton of golds and rainbows here. We're going to go through, pull all the rookies and good guys and make sure they get taken care of. And we got a bunch of rookies here. I'm not going to go through them all, but take care of them and pull any other ones we might have missed. Let's do relics first. Nestor Cortez for the Yanks to 199. Luis Arraez to 399. Aaron Nola for the Phils. Mike Trout. Nolan Gorman to 199. And Ryan Howard on the relics. We had one blue non-numbered parallel, Albert Pujols. To 2023, Gurriel, Flores, Ramirez, Bautista, Frazier, and Meyer. Other numbered parallels to 499, Urias and Contreras. A very delicious Yoshida to 299. A nice Richardson to 199. Urias to 99. Miguel Rojas to 99. Ahmed Rosario to 76. Sorry. Abreu to 50. And the Brewers team card Camo to 25. Autographs of Treetalt, Alex Kirilloff, and Craig Biggio for the Astros. All right, folks, again, thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see everyone tomorrow night. Be good out there, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.